Nobody loves me. Everything in the world is difficult to achieve. The whole world is going bad. You cannot trust anybody nowadays. Imagine this. If anybody in the world has these kind of negative generalizations where they take one incident where somebody cheated them and they say, nobody can be trusted in life, what happens? Will we go through depression? Hey, today we are talking about how to overcome depression. Yes, it is possible to overcome depression in a short amount of time. It doesn't have to take years. I'll show you how today. My name is Mitesh Khatri. I and my wife Indu Khatri, we are Law of Attraction coaches and national best-selling authors of this book, The Law of Attraction. We have a program called as Platinum Membership, where we coach people on how to take their life from level 1 to level 10. I call it Living Life Platinum Standards. And there, one of the programs we teach people is called as NLP. NLP is called as Neuro-Linguistic Programming, which is one of the most powerful sciences in the world to not just handle depression, but to go much above that. See, most people are only thinking about how to cure depression. But how about not only curing depression, but going above that? How about cultivating the habits of being happy? How about cultivating the habits of being satisfied, excited, hopeful, joyful, serving, helping people? Wouldn't that be amazing? That's what we work on with our Platinum members. So today, I want to introduce to you one lesson which we did with a participant of ours. Her name is Kinjal. She's from US. Wonderful human being. When she met us for the first time and we were doing the NLP workshop, she's part of Platinum. So with Platinum members, sometimes what we do is we do one-on-one conversation with them in a Zoom meeting where we are doing this course with them. So Kinjal came on a one-on-one conversation with us, and she was going through a lot of depression for many years because she had gone through physical abuse twice. And because she had gone through physical abuse twice, her depression had gone so strong and her fear for men had become so strong that she had started keeping herself physically away, not only emotionally, physically away, not only from her father, but even her husband. She had not hugged her husband for many years. Why? Because of that past trauma of being physically abused and that depression, that anxiety. And that's normal. Any person who would go through that kind of trauma, it is normal to have that level of depression. It is normal to have that level of anxiety in her mind. But is it normal to stay there for many years? No, that's not normal. So is it possible to heal this? Is it possible to come out of depression fast? That's what today's lesson is about. While we did many things with Kinjal, but one of the best lessons that helped her was the lesson which I'm about to show you. And here is the best part. We had a discussion with her on Zoom call. I'm about to show you the same recording of how in about 15 to 20 minutes, I was able to take her out of that depression and give her hope to live a higher level of life. While doing this, I was implementing one lesson of NLP called as GDD. Take your notepads, write it down quickly. GDD. GDD means G for generalization, D for deletion, and D for distortion. Now, what is the meaning of this? Let me explain quickly. Generalization means when we take one thing and we apply to everything. Example, you never listen to me. Or nobody loves me. Everything in the world is difficult to achieve. The whole world is going bad. You cannot trust anybody nowadays. Imagine this. If anybody in the world has these kind of negative generalizations where they take one incident where somebody cheated them and they say, nobody can be trusted in life, what happens? Will we go through depression if we take one incident and apply that to everything? This is called as negative generalizations. For an example, let's say you watched one video on YouTube somewhere. You tried to learn and implement that lesson and you didn't get that result. And the mind says, all this doesn't work. Seekhne se kuch nahi hota. Now you see again, negative generalization. We stop learning. When we get into too much negative generalization in our life, depression is easy. So if you remove that generalization, it's easy to be closer to reality. That this didn't work. You didn't listen to me on last Monday. Somebody cheated me last year. I failed in a project in my last company. You see, this is very different from saying nobody can be trusted. I will always fail. I don't trust myself. Nobody can be trusted. These are such crazy generalizations which puts us into a deep state of depression, deep state of rest. We rest so much deeply, we stop living in the outer world because we are depressed. What is depression? If you reframe it, it's a deep level of rest because we are scared to come out and be active in the real world. Why? Because of our generalization. Then there is deletion. What is deletion? We delete a lot of positive things in our life and focus and generalize a lot of negative things. Example, people who are depressed, if you ask them what's good about their life, they'll say nothing. If you ask them when was the last time somebody loved you, they'll say, I don't know. If you ask them when was the last time you felt proud of yourself, they'll say, I don't know. You see, they've deleted all the happy memories of their life. Does it mean they don't have any? No, they have lots of happy memories. They have lots of pride memories. They have lots of satisfying memories. There are lots of fun memories. Picnic memories in school, hugs from father, right? The cuteness of playing with a best friend, stealing somebody's dabba in school. Don't you have all these crazy memories? We all do. But when we've deleted all the happy memories, how easy is it to be depression? How easy is it to be depressed? Very easy. So during this case study, when I was talking to Kinjal, I reminded her a lot of good things about her life. Then I helped her remove her distortion. Anybody who does a lot of distortion goes through a lot of depression. What is distortion? Distortion means seeing what doesn't exist and creating our own thoughts about it. इसको हिंदी में बोलते हैं मिर्च मसाला लगा के बोलना. Example, किसी ने आपको ऊंची आवाज में बात की and you're like, you don't respect me. They just spoke to you in a higher voice. Doesn't mean they don't respect you, right? But if I have a habit of distorting reality the way it is, all kind of reality can impact me negatively. For an example, you're sitting in a party somewhere, in a birthday party, and you're sitting in the sofa somewhere. और दूर से आप देखते हो कोई आपको ऐसा देख रहा है और ऐसा स्माइल कर रहा है. And your mind starts distorting if you have negative distortion habits. Oh, they're talking about me. They're judging me. Right? Maybe they're talking good things about you. Maybe they're talking compliments about you. How do you know? But our mind has the habit of negative distortions. When you remove these GDDs, generalization, deletion, and distortions, and see life with more reality and create better generalization, there is also something called as positive generalization. Positive deletion, which means you delete the negative things and you focus on positive things. And positive distortion. What is a positive distortion? If my wife asks me, Mitesh, I'm wearing a new dress, how am I looking? And if I say, you're looking beautiful, baby. In fact, you always look beautiful in every dress. You are the most beautiful woman in the world. Is this the truth? No. This is a generalization and a distortion. She looks beautiful in all the dresses. May not be true. She looks beautiful all the time. May not be true. But it's a positive distortion. No? Agar distort karna hai, to positive distortions karo. So in this case study right now, which I'm about to show you with Kinjal, we did some beautiful positive GDDs and removed her negative GDDs. And in 15 minutes, she was a totally different human being. Watch the video, learn a lot from it, make a lot of notes. Here we go. Listen to Kinjal.
As I told you in last week in DMP, like I was from last 9 years, it was a tragedy. One or not a one time, it's a twice, and it's been.
What is twice?
I don't want to use that word, but it's kind of physical
abuse.
Yes,
okay,
not
so
abuse is the proper word.
Okay, yeah. So there are two times a relationship happened where somebody forced you onto something that you didn't want to do.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And did it happen in a marriage or did it happen in a relationship?
Not relationship, not a marriage. It's just unknown.
Unknown. Okay. So and this is somebody you knew or you didn't know?
Like one is new and one is I knew person.
Okay. So one was somebody who's a total stranger.
Mm-hmm.
And
but
there's
it's
one person.
Connected to first one, which I know already.
Okay. So probably these people communicated with each other.
Yes.
I see.
Yes.
I got it. And because of this 9 years of experience, and this happened when, if I may ask?
2015 in July only.
Was that the second time or the first time?
First time.
2015 was the first time. How many years has it been since then? 9 years.
Yes.
Second time, when did it happen?
After 7 days.
Okay. After 7 days, it happened again. And after that, did it happen again?
No.
Have you been in touch with them?
No.
Has anybody else tried something like this with you?
No.
No. How has this impacted you in 9 years?
So it's been like that time also I was married, and it's from that time I don't like any
Any
man, even
person
my
touching you,
husband.
anybody coming close to
Yeah,
you. I get it.
yes,
I get it.
yes,
And you were married at that time?
yes.
Did you tell your husband about these two incidences?
Just like I was going on a very bad mental health, like negative, crying, overwhelming. Then I have
And
to
you've been crying about this almost every day
every day, 24 hours. I can say that.
for 9 years?
9 years.
Okay. Would
Like
you say,
beginning, sorry to interrupt, but beginning 3 to 4 year, I was working like 12 hours, so it was not more. But from last 3 to 4 years, it's
because you're
very
not working?
intense. Yeah, like
So the more you're alone,
I
the more
got,
it comes to your face.
yes, yes.
Okay, got it.
I got everything. Like my business, whatever I want, I can get it. But it's just like my mental health.
Okay.
That is just.
Can all of you tell me in her sequence what is last? Last. I'm not asking first. Think about it, Kinjal. Is it generalization last? Is it deletion last? Or is it distortion last? What capacity she doesn't have most, and what capacity is lowest for you? Is it generalization capacity, distortion capacity, or deletion capacity?
You say lowest?
Lowest.
Lowest, I guess, distortion. Lowest.
Deletion.
Deletion, okay.
You're
Okay.
not able to delete this memory for 9 years.
Oh, yeah.
So that's
No.
your lowest capacity. What's your highest capacity in GDD? Which filter is working full throttle?
It's generalization.
No,
Hmm.
it's distortion.
Okay, misunderstanding. Yeah.
And you've
That
distorted it,
actually-
and then you've generalized it, where you've
Yes.
applied that distortion to everybody in your life, where that touch is the same as everybody else's touch, including your husband. It
Correct.
could even be your father for that matter now.
Yes.
It could be your brother, it could be your best friend, it could be your son. But if somebody comes and gives you a hug,
Yeah,
you're going to go
I
back,
can't. Yes.
right? Now that's a
Yeah.
distortion of that memory.
Yep.
And it's a distortion of your current reality where your husband has nothing to do with that.
No, nothing.
But your brain says this is also not okay.
Yeah. Yeah. It's remind me everything.
Now we could actually remove this entire concept right now of distortion. And I'll give you
I
an example
wish.
of that. No, I'll show it to you right now. It's very easy. It's actually very easy. For an example, I want you to think of someone you're very comfortable with. Can you give me an example of who are you very comfortable with? And it can be a baby also. It is someone you're very comfortable with.
My mom, dad, both.
Okay?
I guess.
So if your mom hugs you,
Yeah, but it's been 9 years. So
I get it.
yeah,
But
it's
I'm asking if your mom hugs you, are you okay with that?
yeah,
You sure?
definitely. Yeah.
Okay. Close your eyes. All of you close your eyes. And imagine your mom's hug. And as she's hugging you, I want you to imagine keeping your head on her shoulder while you're hugging her. And I want you to imagine her hands on your shoulder. And I want you to imagine how comfortable you feel when your mom is hugging you. Now I want you to quickly imagine that it is your mom hugging you, but I want you to quickly imagine the face of your mom looks like your husband in your mind. Distort it. Imagine that's your husband's face. But again, imagine that's your mom. And again, imagine that's your husband's face. And imagine again that's your mom. And again, imagine that's your husband's face. And again, imagine. Now, imagine how would your husband look with your mother's body? Like from neck down, it's your mother's body, and from neck up, it's your husband's face. Imagine how would he look? And imagine hugging your mother's body in your husband's face. Now reverse it. Keep it your mother's face and your husband's body. And imagine how would your mother look with your husband's body? And I want you to imagine hugging her and your head on her shoulder, which looks like your husband's shoulder, but it's actually her face. How would it feel to hug your mother with the husband's body and the mother's face? And now reverse it again. Imagine it's your husband's face in your mother's body. How would your husband look if it actually... Imagine your husband wearing a sari like your mother? The same size of the body, but your husband's face, and imagine hugging. And now imagine your mother giving you a kiss on your forehead. And feel her kiss on your forehead. But that's your husband's body. How does your husband look in your mother's body? With that sari and petticoat and blouse. And how, now this time reverse it. Imagine your husband's face giving you a kiss on your forehead with your mother's body. It's still your mother giving you the kiss, but only the head is your husband's face. And now imagine your mother is holding your nose and saying, "Kuchi, kuchi, kuchi, kuchi." And now imagine your husband holding you and saying, "Kuchi, kuchi, kuchi, kuchi." Okay, open your eyes. Tell me, what did you have for dinner last night?
Smoothie.
Okay, think about your husband. Think about he hugging you, giving you a kiss on your forehead and doing kuchi, 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 kuchi. And check how
I would love that.
You would love that. Interesting. You just told me you can't handle that.
I would love that. Like, he doing, but I'm not accepting,
But right now, would you be able to accept it in this moment? How are you feeling?
Yes,
You
yes.
think you can?
Yes.
For how long you've not accepted that hug?
So, from 2015 until
Is he in the house right now?
last week.
Is he in the house right now?
They are sleeping.
sleeping?
I'm in US. So
You're in US,
yeah,
okay.
it's
So today
1 o'clock.
evening, it's going to be late there. Then it's going to be morning there. When he wakes up today in the morning, can you accept that hug today?
Yes.
In fact, I'd like you to offer it instead of just accepting it.
Yeah, definitely.
And you'll have more tools by then because you would have finished one full day of NLP. Right now, we're just going through like 1 hour.
1 hour, yeah.
Imagine what will happen through the whole day. By the end of the day, you'll turn into like some sexy diva for him.
Right?
Would you like to have that love and romance back with him?
Definitely.
Now let's delete that memory from your past. And the reason I'm not letting you finish because your pattern is always going to remind you something which you don't need to.
Yes.
So I want you to do this. Take your hand like this. Everyone take your hands like this. And look at your lines in the hands. Look at your lines in the hands. Everyone look at your lines in your hands. Take your other hand and imagine you just deleted it. Close your eyes and imagine your hand is flat. And imagine your hand is wiped clean and there are no lines in your hands. And now you can create your own lines, your own destiny. Open your eyes again. Look at your hands again. Take your hands. And 1, 2, 3. Wipe those lines and close your eyes. And imagine all your lines are cleaned. Now you can create your own destiny. You can create your own lines. Okay, now open your eyes again. And this time, all of you will take a bad memory and keep it in that hands. I want you to think of both those memories. Keep it in the hands here. And 1, 2, 3. Delete both those memories. Poof. Close your eyes. And imagine now being with your husband with a hug. And smile and he doing kuchi kuchi. And I want you to think of those memories and take your left hand again and delete them again. Think of the first experience. Quickly delete it. Think of the second memory. Quickly delete it. Think of both the memories collectively and delete it. Okay, now I want you to close your eyes. Imagine that memory. And I want you to put some net in front of you. Okay, open your eyes. Hey, do you know what is this conversation called Karwa Chauth?
Yeah.
Right? And in Karwa Chauth, they do this particular puja on the terrace by looking at the moon.
Yeah.
Right? And do you know what they do while looking at the moon? They hold something. What do they hold?
Yeah.
There's a
That
net.
key.
Channi bolte
Yeah,
hain,
net.
right?
Channi, yeah. Channi.
You're looking through the moon, through that channi to the moon, right? So the moon doesn't look very clear because you're looking at through the channi, correct? Okay, close your eyes. Imagine you're remembering that memory of the first experience and see it through a channi now. Same experience, but see it through a channi. Okay, now convert that channi into a dupatta and see that memory through that dupatta. Now remember the second memory and see it through the channi again. And now see it through a dupatta. Something is happening on the other side. Okay, now I want you to Open your eyes. Think of your favorite song. What's your favorite song?
जब कोई बात बिगड़ जाए.
Okay, think of that song. All of you think of your favorite song. And now take your hand like this, open your eyes for a second. And imagine you're holding the volume button. Everyone take your hands, please. Imagine you're holding a volume button. And when I tell you to increase the volume, increase it. When I tell you to reduce the volume, reduce it. Clear? Okay, close your eyes. All of you close your eyes. Think of your favorite song now. And now increase the volume. And literally hear the song a little louder in your head. And see what an impact has on you. Is it a different impact when you increase the volume? Good. Can you bring it back to medium? Hear the song again. Now reduce the volume. And listen to the song carefully with that lowered volume. Does it change the impact on you? Yeah. Now make the volume mute. And imagine watching the song on YouTube, but there's no sound. Does it have a very different impact on you? Yeah, it does. Now keep your eyes closed and bring that volume back to medium. And imagine you're looking at that first memory of the bad experience through a chutney, like a movie. And now make that volume go 0. 0. Mute. And you can't hear anything in that memory, like a scene. And now convert that memory and see through it, not through a chutney, but a dupatta. And what can you see now? And what's the volume now? Now go to the second incident, 7 days after that. Go back to that medium volume first. Think of that bad memory the second time and now make it mute. And see it through the chutney. And really look at that incident through a chutney and now convert it into a dupatta. What can you see? And what can you hear? Nothing. Open your eyes. Close your eyes. Open your eyes. Close your eyes. Open your eyes. Close your eyes. Okay. Think of the first incident and tell me how you feel.
I don't remember.
Think of the second memory and tell me how you feel.
I can't even remember. Yeah, I can't think of it.
Try.
No.
All you'll see is the dupatta. All you'll see is the volume.
Yeah, that's what, whenever you ask, I feel like black dupatta on, like, yeah.
Wow, you used a black dupatta, even better.
I won't delete everything.
9 years. Did like this.
Wait. Yep.
How could you live the rest of your life if this memory never came back?
Happy ever, especially with my husband.
Today, when he wakes up, how will you deal with him if this memory was deleted really?
Very different person.
And today,
he will more happy.
And later today during the day, when he tries to hug you, who would you be as a person if this memory was deleted? And every time you think of him hugging you, you think of your mother.
And the first, like, whenever we met first, that kind.
Wow. The day you met first time, that kind of a feeling.
Yeah.
And if you lived this life with these new feelings, with more tools that you learn in NLP throughout the whole day today, and if you really became a master at this, and you lived this life for the next 1 week, how would life be?
Change. Everything change.
And how would you be in the next 1 month if you continued to being loving and romantic and sexy with your husband, and you could have a physically intimate life with him like never before?
It's a dream comes true.
And imagine now this dream became your reality. Like sometimes we dream of buying a house, and sometimes that dream becomes so much reality that it's become old. So what if you lived this dream for 1 year, where being intimate with your husband is as normal as for any person in life with their life partner?
Yeah, more than that.
Do you have children?
Yeah.
How many?
I do have two, one 12-year boy and one 7-year girl.
So imagine 2 years from now, if you continue having this kind of a relationship with your husband, what kind of upbringing will you give to your children?
She will be very happy. She sometime told, like, not sometime, like once in a day, why you don't hug daddy? When daddy comes close to you, you said, go. Why you do that?
And
I said,
imagine if that 7-year-old girl, if you would have not attended today's NLP program, if you would have not deleted this memory, that 7-year-old girl would have become a 20-year-old girl one day. And because she would have learned from you all her life, what do you think she would have done with men in the future?
Same thing, even
and then
worse.
her married life could have got impacted.
Correct.
But now, imagine 2 years from now, what kind of life your daughter can have.
Yeah, I'm very grateful right now.
And if
Very
10 years you lived this as a beautiful woman, having a great relationship with your husband, 10 years from now, what kind of personality your son would have looking at you and your husband having this kind of a relationship?
Very good. Very
Imagine living like this for another 100 years until you die. And before you die, if this is how you lived for the rest of your life, how would life be?
Amazed. Like,
and if this is how you died, would it be worth living this life? And maybe you could actually be intimate with your husband even at the age of 95. That would be weird. But you could.
Yeah. Yeah, because I have to give him this 9 years of journey.
Wow. That's beautiful. Yeah. That's beautiful. Amazing. Yeah. Proud of you for that. Awesome. And the best part is I've only done it on you. I haven't even shown you how to do it yet. I'm about to show you now.
Yeah, that's
You're going to be independent with these techniques now.
Yeah.
You don't have to depend on me anymore.
Yeah, but I've been doing the DMP from, like, I hug him like at least once a day, maybe.
Beautiful.
Even like I don't want to.
Since how long? Last 2 weeks? Okay, so even though you've been hugging him, that intensity has not been that way. But now it can go there.
Yeah, it will.
Wow.
It will.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Congratulations. Today you're going to have that superpower where you can do these things to yourself.
Yes, I will.
Awesome. Thank you for sharing with us and thank you for helping all of us learn.
Just pray for me. I can meet my son. That is he's in India and we three are here. So I've been waiting for my immigration case that he can come here.
Kinjal, repeat with me. Don't pray for me.
Don't pray for me.
Just say congratulations.
Just say congratulations.
I'm going to make it happen.
I make my affirmation that he's end of the year. We are in 2025, January 1st.
And you're meeting with each other.
And my son is with me.
Perfect. So don't ask people to pray for you. Tell people, say congratulations because I am going to manifest this.
Yes.
Makes sense?
Please congratulate for me.
Perfect. All of you give her a big congratulations, unmute and say thank you for helping us learn. All right. Did you love that video with Kinjal? But listen, would you want to know what happened with Kinjal a few months later? What you're about to watch now is Kinjal giving us a testimonial in our daily magic practice program where she was live in front of 2,000 people and she shared with us on the day of Visarjan, on the day of Ganpati Visarjan, how now she's a totally different human being. She's transformed as a person. She's written 2 books and she'll tell you the name of the books. It was a surprise for me also. She's written a book about her journey of getting out of depression. Can you believe it? She started singing. She's got an offer for acting. She started making money as an entrepreneur. So many good things have happened in her life. In fact, when you see her right now in the video, you may not even recognize her. She's looking amazing. But her glow is not from the makeup. Her glow is from her happiness because she's not depressed anymore because she has positive GDDs. Watch Kinjal and meet the new Kinjal right now. Let's go.
So recently, before a month, I was at situation like I got a food poison and then I took a wrong medicine and I was in the emergency for life and death situation.
Okay.
And I'm happy because you know why? Because my daughter did Ho'oponopono outside the emergency room.
Wow.
And doctor says it's just like we have to, like, she's in the danger mode for 1 hour. And my daughter did for that 1 hour Ho'oponopono continuously. She was not crying in front of me because she think like mommy going to cry if I cry. So she was, doing that.
She's a magician. Amazing.
Yes. And my husband says we did the YouTube your 108 time Indu ma'am and your video together with my daughter.
Wow.
And when the 108 time is over and doctor was came out, and say to my daughter, hey, your mom is out of danger now, you don't worry about it. And then
Amazing.
she been doing from last 30 days Ho'oponopono every day for me,
Wow.
every day, every single
My
night.
God.
So one that. Second thing, I don't know. So I started wealth mastery and doing some exercise and everything with that one, whichever you teach us. And I don't know where money comes from. I'm debt free. I'm opening
Wow.
next month my restaurant. So I didn't need to take any loan. I
Oh,
don't know
wow.
where money comes from, and I don't want to ask where it's come from.
That's the best way of doing
I
it.
yeah, I keep paying vendors like whichever it's coming, and I don't know where it's coming from. They said, hey, you need to pay this. Okay, fine. I already paid it. Otherwise, before I have to find out like, hey, where are we going to arrange this money? So this is
Amazing.
the biggest one. Second most thing is my husband's sister from 3 years, they both are not in good relation. And I just put it affirmation from last 3 months since I started platinum. You won't believe, before Raksha Bandhan, like Rakhi Day, in 1 week, she said, hey, why you guys don't come here? Like she's
Oh,
lives
wow.
4 hours away from here, and she said, just come and we celebrate Raksha Bandhan together.
Oh, amazing. What a
I
gift
was
to your
like,
husband.
yes.
This is
And
beautiful.
like how you and Dr. Jody Martini said, like, do the most valuable things, and
And
then doing.
automatically things will get attracted to you.
Yes,
Amazing.
yes. So
Congratulations, Kinjal.
me and my husband, I talk together, and then we write down everything. So now we have all freedom together, no insecurities, nothing, and very wonderful, beautiful relation with my husband,
Wow,
my
Kinjal, you're such an
kids,
amazing person
my
after what you've
parents.
been last 3 months. Beautiful transformation. Amazing.
Yeah, I still little weak, but continuing doing the MP now, feeling
Awesome.
very energetic and everything.
Congratulations. Thank you
Yes.
very much for sharing all that.
And last thing, I've been have from last 1 year thyroid. Okay, and that one with the chakras,
Chakra
throat
activation.
chakras, yeah, it's gone.
Wow, this is
gone.
crazy. This is amazing. Congratulations.
It's very
Magical
high,
results.
and doctor says you have to continue lifetime. You have to take a thyroid
Medicines.
medicine, and that's why I was not losing my weight.
Right.
So July 21, I had a live session with you, and remember you said just write down, like, as it today is August 21, and you send me an email letter that I have achieved this
I've
one.
already
So
achieved.
I write down that one, like I already achieved my 135 lb of weight today as August 21st, and I already did.
Amazing. Congratulations. That's like a
So, yeah.
magical human being. Beautiful. Thank you.
Did you love listening to Kinjal today after a few months and how she's glowing with happiness today? That's possible. And you can do it too. I hope you can take some of the lessons from this video. And if you are going through anything like this, or if some of your friends are going through like this, I hope you can take some lessons from this and create happiness for yourself. And if you'd love to be part of our coaching programs, if you'd love to be part of our NLP program, I've given a link below this description right now where you can learn from the same program where I was talking to Kinjal. It's called NLP, Neuro-Linguistic Programming. The first lesson of the NLP program is completely free for you. All you have to do is quickly register right now. And hey, subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon so the next time I come up with some amazing content, you definitely get a notification. And if you have some friends who you know need this video, please share it with them right now. Okay? See you soon in the next video. Bye-bye.